In today's tutorial, I will be teaching you the easiest ways to modulate. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to quickly explain what modulation is. It's very simple, it's just a consistent change of key. So in the improvisation I played in the intro, I was playing in C major at the beginning, and by the end, I finished with a D major chord, but it still sounded like the root. So at some point we had to change the key. In classical music, we consider a modulation um, a consistent change of key that is preceded by a perfect cadence. Perfect cadence, for those of you who don't know, is just a 5-1. So G major, C major. We're playing the key of C major. So I'm going to show you the absolutely 3 easiest ways to modulate. The first one, I shouldn't even have to say, is just to start the new phrase in the new tone. So for example, I'm going to start playing in A minor, and I'm going to modulate to, I don't know, F major, for example. Let's go for it. I must admit that this kind of modulation can sound a bit clumsy. So now let's go to a slightly harder one, which sounds a lot better. Just to go to the relative key. So for example, let's suppose I was playing in E minor. I can easily modulate to E major just by starting the new phrase in E major. Or by ending the previous phrase in E major. I'll give you an example. And now the final and hardest way to modulate is to just play the perfect cadence, or if possible a 2-5-1, or whatever key you want to go to. Now if the 2 isn't in the original key, then don't play it. It will sound weird. If the 2 is in the original key but not the 5, you can still go ahead. It may sound a bit clumsy, but you'll probably be able to get away with it. So here are some simple examples. If we want to go from C major to D major, we can play the 2-5-1 or D major. There's no problem. It's just the 5th chord doesn't really exist in C major, but this can still sound good in context. An even simpler example would be to just play the 5th and then the 1st. So in C, you can notice that F major is a chord in C major. It is valid. If we turn this chord into the dominant of B flat, we can easily get to B flat. The idea is you take whatever key you want to modulate to, you play the root chord, then you deduce its dominant chord, and you check whether this chord exists in the original key. Of course, for more advanced players, you probably won't have to do this checking around. You will be able to do this intuitively. But this is a good way to start. That was everything for today's video. I hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you next time.